All right, awesome. Well, welcome everyone to our team call. I'm so excited you guys are here. I know most of you, but my name is Michelle Barnett, and I'm super excited to welcome you guys. I've been with the company for almost 10 years, which is crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. And I am just super excited to talk tonight about two things. As we get started, we're going to be talking about the leadership track, the new incentive for people who have express track to sales coordinator or people who will express track to sales coordinator. So even if that's not you, it can definitely apply to your team and help you with team building and growth. And then we're going to talk about business building events. We are so good, you guys, we're so good at having customer focused events. We're like blow it out of the water, right? Everyone loves our added value events, wants to be a part of them. We're awesome at that. So we're really going to focus in on how do we have events to help people want to join our team and bring people onto our team, because we know in order for us to grow, to impact more people, to get more people on the product, to get bigger paychecks, we have to build a team of people who want to share this mission. So we're going to start first. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to start first with the Fast Track, Express Track Incentive. So I have it pulled up and I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I have like 5 screens on my computer right now. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so here we are. So Express Track Sales Coordinator Leadership Track. So when you express track to sales coordinator, that means you have gotten to the top commission level in 90 days. That means you're awesome and you're going for it and you have a lot of momentum. And the great thing about that is you're able to start capitalizing on more money. You know, you get the bonuses, which are great, but ultimately you get to have that 22% residual commission, which is going to pay you dividends long term. And so what the company wants to do by creating this leadership track is help you move beyond sales coordinator closer to senior sales coordinator, which is the next position. And so they're kind of throwing out a bone, holding a carrot, so to speak, so that you can have a way to more easily transition into the next step, which is senior sales coordinator. So they're going to give you some requirements, they're going to show you the benefits, and then we'll talk about the rewards. So number one, what is the leadership plan? So when you make sales coordinator, the next step always, regardless of express track or regular track or fast track, you want to get to POB. That's promote out bonus. That's another way we earn income on our team. We get promote out bonus on sales coordinators underneath us. And if you've done the express track, you are set up to go share the express track with other people. So in 90 days, 120 days, you should be having some sales coordinators rise up underneath you. And so you want to get paid as much as possible on them. And that's what that POB bonus does. That is a 4% bonus on your sales coordinator's business. Okay. In order to get the POB, the promote out bonus, you have to have 3,000 volume in order to make that to get that promote out bonus. And that volume for POB is the volume from your customers, the volume from your dealers, your distributors, and your VFs. So that's what your POB volume is. So that's really your volume plus your team who's not a sales coordinator. So hopefully that's clear for you guys. So you want that number, and that number is on the virtual office. It's in the KPI box. It says PB and it says POB. So you're going to look at that POB number and you want it to say 3,000. So you want to hit 3,000 2 times within a 4-month period after you hit your express track. So if you made it in March, you have April, May, June, July. So between now and July, you need to make it 2 times. You also need to have a total pay line of 4,000 within the same month that you get the POB. And total pay line is your volume and your team's volume. So it includes your sales coordinators and above. It includes your VFs, your DDs, and your dealers. So your total volume needs to be 4,000. And the cool thing thing is 4,000 is half of 8,000, which is what you need to make senior sales coordinator. So they're just helping you advance, stair step into the next promotion. The benefits, number one, you increase your PVC. We get paid on PVC. So the higher your PVC, the higher your team's PVC, the higher your paycheck is going to be. Number two, you set yourself up for future earnings on the sales coordinators that you promote. By being in promote out bonus every month, that 3,000, you're going to make sure that the minute you raise up a sales coordinator, you're going to be able to earn the most income off of their business. And then number three, you increase your PVC to get closer to the senior sales coordinator promotion level, which I just talked about. The rewards, the company will invest back into you and your business by guaranteeing 3 months of a 15% business investment bonus. So that is a BIB, business investment bonus. And after you've completed these requirements 2 out of 4 months. And BIB is paid, it's 15% on your paycheck minus retail sales profit, and then you don't get paid BIB on BIB, right? Because that would be silly. You can't get paid on your own BIB. And then you don't get paid on like your team building bonuses, the 300 for your VF, the 600 for sales coordinator. You don't get paid on bonuses, but you get paid on everything else, all your commissions, your PB, your POB. So it can be a significant amount. I think that it's up to $500 extra. Doesn't mean you're going to get 500. It's a 15% extra on your previous month's paycheck. So that's pretty cool. And then you also get $50 towards your conference hotel for the next Juice Plus Live event, which is going to be in Austin, which we just talked about. So hopefully all of you guys will be there. And this is going to be for all Express Track SCers. Through August of 2019, which is, we know the Express Track program with all the extra bonus money is going to be available through the end of August. So this is the time to share the Express Track. If someone told you like, hey, in 90 days, you can make the top commission level in our company. You can get $1,100 in bonus money. You can start making, $300 to $500 minimum a month on your customer base and your team's customers. Like, who wouldn't be blessed by an extra $300 to $500 a month, by $1,100? You guys, like, think about like, what would you do with $1,100 extra in your pocket? Would you pay bills? Would you, go on vacation? Would you pay off debt? Would you save for something fun? Like, what would you do with that? So think of that, and that's how you're going to paint vision for this for the people that you're sharing with. So that's what I have to share. I'm going to pause here and see if anyone has questions. If you do, you can put them in the chat, or you can unmute yourself so that we can talk about it.
I do have a quick question, Michelle.
Sure.
So to the first point, reach this 3,000 PVC within 4 months period and reaching it twice. So does it mean you have to have 3,000 within 2 consecutive months? So let's say June and July. Or what if you get, most of the points in June, but then, you don't quite finish it in July, but you will finish 3,000 in August. You know what I mean? Does it have to be in consecutive months?
Yeah, so I asked this question and they just said 2 out of the 4 months. So that makes me say no as far as consecutive. So you could get it in May, you could get it in July, you could get it in June, you could get it in August. That's 2 out of 4 months.
Okay. But so pretty much I would have to, so we are talking about 6,000 PVCs within 4 months. Is that right? Because
it's the same. Ideally, the 3,000 would be the same both months. I mean, the 3,000 is like recurring volume. So it's on your customers, it's on your VF's customers, on your DD's customers. So hopefully once you get to 3,000, it's pretty easy to stay there unless you have a lot of painful orders or cancels.
Okay, so you have like 3,000 in June and 3,000 in July.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And
but if some reason it dipped to 2,900 and then you went back up to 3,000, like that would be good. So once you make it and you have installment paying customers, and your team does, then it's pretty easy to sustain that.
Okay, and again, for those points to reach them, it's for everyone beneath you, kind of your entire line, including your own points.
That's for the 4,000. The 3,000 is just you and your BFs, your DDs, and dealers.
Okay. Okay.
So sales coordinators don't count for the 3,000 POB, but they do count for the 4,000. But if you don't have any sales coordinators under you, then your whole team counts, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Right, for the 3,000 then, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Great questions. Anyone else?
Hey, Michelle.
Danielle, you got a question?
I had a question on the.
Hi, Shasta.
Is this with the 15% bonus pay, the BIB? Is that just for Express Track sales coordinators, or is that for current sales coordinators too?
As far as we know, it's just for Express Track sales coordinators right now.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, it's kind of because they just completed the 90-day thing. It's a way to help them stay engaged and help them continue to move forward because they just did a lot of activity to get there. Okay, let's see. Chat. Okay, cool. Anyone else? Okay. Well, I hope you guys are excited because Juice Plus is just giving you and your team extra ways to get more money, in your paycheck, which is awesome. So, and just so you know, there's more good things like this to come that I can't tell you about. It's so hard, you guys. It's kind of awesome that they told us a lot of cool things, but it's kind of mean because it's really hard to keep good secrets. So before I get myself in trouble, we're going to go on to the next portion of our call tonight, and that is we're going to talk about business building events, because if we're going to get all these Express Trackers, we've got to do events. We got to get people to hear and know about what we're doing. And so recently, right after the leadership meetings in Dallas, I stayed in Dallas that evening, and we did a event we called Meant for More with Catherine Pompeo and her teammate Sabrina, who is on the call tonight, and she's going to share some more with you guys. But the goal of this event was kind of like a metamorphosis of the old Dream Team dinner. For you guys who have been with us for a while, it's a way to collect people in our communities who are dreamers and doers and are goal setters and people who are looking for community and looking to be a part of something bigger. And so we brought women together, and we fed them, and we loved on them, and we talked about goal setting. And Sabrina's going to walk you guys through what we did. We have a Google Doc, and we can make a copy and share it with you guys so that if you want to follow the flow. So she's going to talk you guys through what the night looked like. And then I'm going to bring it back and show you guys, how we're rolling that into something even bigger. And then some other things that our team and other teams are doing that you guys can copy, emulate, create your own, because we just feel like now is the time we need to be loud and proud and share our business. And we need to do it in a way that's effective and attractive, and where people are just like, I want to be a part of what you're doing. And that's the goal of these events. So I'm going to share my screen, and then Sabrina, if you want to kind of go through this event and talk through kind of our mindset and what we were hoping to achieve.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Good. Yeah, so pretty much when, like Michelle was saying, when I heard that Michelle was in town for a couple of days, I was chatting with Catherine, and we're like, okay, we have to set something up to get her in front of people, right? It's like her time is so valuable, and we want to kind of touch into getting her, getting people introduced to her, and so she can share her wonderful story. And so that's how kind of the whole idea of the event came about. So what we did is I actually hosted it at my house instead of somewhere out at a restaurant, but I'm sure it could also work if you just get together in a restaurant. kind of get a little area reserved or something. But I think it worked really well for having it at the house, and we did it outside. We had beautiful weather. And so how we kind of set it up was more like we prepared, each of us, Kerstin and I, we prepared some snacks, kind of like healthy appetizers, and we kind of laid it out as like a dinner buffet. So everyone can kind of just pick and eat while we all chat and go through some exercises. And so we had, we invited, well, how many representatives, reps did we have? I think about 4 reps, 5 main reps. And then we kind of said, okay, to everyone, some of them were fairly new. So it was actually good for them also to listen into all of this. And then some of the other reps, we all said, okay, let's see if we can get a couple other new people invited to the event. So to share the business opportunity, it was really really to share the opportunity behind that, and to tell them about what the community is and all that. So we started out the event with just kind of mingling, and we had some of the reps that came a little bit earlier. So Michelle was there, and she was able to kind of help answering some questions on the side for them. And then we started off, having just some snacks and eating, and welcomed everyone. And then we kind of dived in. Catherine did a really good job. She kind of was explaining how the event was laid out, and that we would go through a great exercise to help them kind of dream again, just go through some goal setting exercise, and all that was based on kind of the Rachel Hollis goal setting technique. And we got some ideas out of, I think it was out of her journal or her goal setting book. And so the exercise included kind of like 3 parts. We first kind of asked them about, where will you be in 10 years? Kind of imagine, what kind of person you will be, what clothes you want to wear, what car you want to drive, like really dream big again without any kind of limitations. So they put all of those things on the piece of paper, and then we kind of asked them, now envision all of those little ideas you have about yourself and put them into actual dreams, but make those dreams, write them down as though they already happen, right? It's such a powerful tool to write them down as though they already happen. We're in the present tense, than saying like I will or not, or I will, or in the future tense kind of deal, right? So we did that exercise with them, and then the last part of it was kind of telling them to kind of review everything and see if they can pick up one, or pick out one of those dreams and make it a priority. Because how we know if everything is important, then nothing is important. If we focus on too many things at the same time, go in too many different areas, then we just get overwhelmed and nothing really gets done and completed. So really we asked them, now pick this one big goal, one big dream, and put it down. And that is the one you're going to work on. And then we kind of encouraged them to write those kind of things down throughout the week. Really take a piece of paper and make it visual for them, write them down, and start kind of realizing those dreams. So that was kind of the main exercise of the event, but then we also went in and we weaved in our own stories, our business stories. So Michelle kind of shared her business story, how she got started, and about the whole community and everything. And then I kind of went in as well, shared my story. So it was a nice kind of, I think, well-rounded event where we kind of, we told them, okay, now write down all your goals. But then through our own personal stories, we kind of showed them that those goals are kind of, they're able to become true, right? And what we did to help those dreams and goals to become true. So we used the Juice Plus business model as a vehicle for our dreams and goals to become true. Like we talk about, the financial, means, the time means that we get time for our goals to work on them through the business, and, getting a purpose out of this business. So kind of weave those things into it. So I think that was very, very, for some people, I got some feedback that was pretty intense. And also I had some girls that it was a very good timing for them, as I know that, you know, they kind of we're kind of in a transition right now, maybe got, you know, left from a job and figuring out what they want to do next. So those kind of things work really well in that area. And then honestly, for anyone, because we don't really dream anymore. We don't take the time. We don't take the time to dream and really put that focus on those things. So I really think that it went very well. We got really good feedback on the event. And then at the very end, we also weaved in, you know, just how our community in general looks, and also great things we are planning. And we are putting a focus on getting mamas, getting kind of women into it together, and creating some kind of purpose. And that we kind of do through different events. We have those book clubs that are very good, running every week. We have new wellness events that we are planning, and Michelle will go into it a little bit more, that, you know, will really create around wellness kind of mindset, where we get local vendors in. We'll do some yoga and meditation and lots of other fun things. And so yeah, we kind of weave that in. And then the very last part is like really our call for action was to kind of ask them, where do you see yourself fitting into all of this? And we gave like little printouts. I don't know if you can see. I don't know. I don't see myself right now. So it's like a little printout with like 3 questions. And we said, you know, where can you fit in with us? And then check all that apply, like either join or host events like this with us, make a healthy change for you and your family, becoming a product lover, or number 3, be part of the mission and grassroots movement to inspire healthy living. So we kind of passed these around, and then we had little swag bags, and in those swag bags we put those little notebooks, kind of going along with the idea of writing down your goals every day for the next week or so. It says, imagine with all your mind, belief, and achieve, kind of those things with a pen. And we also put like little like seeds, like plant seeds, little bags. And also with a note on it that kind of, you know, plant your dreams and watch them realize, and, you know, plant them, water them, that dreams become real, right? So with that kind of idea behind for the swag bag items, and we put some samples in there for the chewables and the protein powder. So that was really kind of like, the first event we've done like this. I think it went really well. I would love to do more of those. Of course, the key for those events is definitely to invite new people. And that is kind of now, our focus for hopefully the next ones, to really take it bigger and invite. So, yeah, any questions to that? If not, then probably Michelle will go a little bit more into the next events that's featuring around that topic.
Yeah, does anyone have questions on that before we talk about how we're expanding on that? Okay, so now, you know, that's kind of like a local centric community type thing that you can do. And you can do that once a month and invite new people every time and have a blast. And you just get more crystal clear on your goals and change out the swag bags and the food. And maybe in the future we would, you know, do less food, or do it more of like snacks and dessert, or dessert and wine or something, to make it a little more cost effective than providing everyone dinner. But it was really a great experience for everyone involved. So so I'm going to share my screen again and show you guys kind of what we're doing now, and some other options for business building events. So so the first is going to be Meant for More. This is just pictures from our event, where you can see at the top left, that was like the food that was amazing, and we, you know, it was all healthy. You know, the women are just talking and mingling in the beginning. Then people are on the right side are working on their goals and their dreams. And then we took a picture at the end, and we missed a couple people actually, because some had already left. But we have the little swag bags, which was really fun. It's so fun to go somewhere and then get something to take home. That was just a really nice touch. And then the bottom is our little card that we created. And we had them write their name on it and check which one or multiple ones that applied to them and leave it on the table so that we knew how to follow up with them. So what we're doing now is we're turning this into a bigger event. On June 9th, we're doing it at a community center, and we have a yoga teacher who's doing yoga and meditation. We are reaching out to the community to make this happen because it can get expensive to put on something like this. So we're actually reaching out to local businesses and saying, hey, we're getting these women together for this event, and it's all about wellness, women's empowerment, inspiration. You know, would you like to get your business in front of this group? There's probably going to be 30 to 40 women there. And we're posting this on Facebook groups that are local area, like Dallas Facebook groups for women's groups and local community groups. And we're getting a great turnout. People are wanting to donate door prizes. People are wanting to donate. We have a cryotherapy place that wants to come and do cryofacials for everyone. We're going to have swag from different local, you know, juice bars and just so many places that want to get their products and their brand in front of, you know, women. And so it's pretty cool just to see how the community is kind of getting on board. And then what we did was to make it more professional. We used Eventbrite, and we made an Eventbrite page, which I'll show you in a second. And we're using that to, people have to purchase tickets. Since this is going to be a bigger event, we're hoping for 30 people. It's $30 a person, but they walk away with discounts and swag and yoga class. And so they're getting a lot of value for the $30, but that's allowing us to cover our costs and to be able to invest into the event. So I'm going to stop share, and I'm going to show you guys the Eventbrite real quick. Okay. So as you can see, here's the Eventbrite. It says meant for more mamas, but it's not just limited to mamas, it's women. Wellness for the mind, body, and heart. It's going to be 3 to 5, 2 hours. And we just talk about how, you know, we're women and we don't focus on self-care. And this is an afternoon for them to come and learn about our community and what we're about. And of course, we're going to be doing yoga. We're going to have healthy plant-based treats like smoothies with our Juice Plus protein. We're going to have a workshop on the circle of life that's going to help people think about what they want in life and areas they want to improve. We're going to have a wellness panel with me, Sabrina, Catherine, and we're going to be weaving our story of the business and the product together for people. And then we're going to have a swag bag and giveaways. So this is just, you know, if you guys want any of this, I'll be posting this afterwards with, you know, with the Google Doc and some of these links in case you want to recreate them and, you know, use the same verbiage. So anyways, people are going to buy tickets, and then we'll know exactly how many people are coming. And, you know, if they're paying $30, they're going to be more likely to actually show up than if we tried to put it on for free. So that's the one we're doing. Now I'm going to share some that other teams are doing. So the next one is this Get It Girl. And if you follow Jenna Rude on Facebook, she is the one who's doing this one. And basically, this is the second one they've done in Charlotte, North Carolina. But they, you know, get women together. They do yoga. They are in the bottom picture on the left. They're journaling and working on their dreams. They're doing yoga, nutrition, personal development, plant food. They had a juice bar come. They had a spa do a giveaway, and a local photographer give away a free session. So, you know, just think about all the different boss babes and business owners you can get to partner with you, but they're also going to get dripped on for the business. You know, they're going to get to see our community and see how, you know, there's ways for us to partner. She talked about, hey, you know, this is her Instagram story, but she said basically it's a way for me to a chance to spoil my girlfriends with all the plant food and love. Her mom was doing a healthy living presentation, and she's sharing mason jar salads and other healthy tips. They had superfood smoothies. They have Boss Babe Get It Girl swag bag, which had like Juice Plus shakes and a koozie and discounts and things like that. So the options are unlimited. I mean, and I love that it's about getting the community involved in what we're doing, and it makes it so much more appealing, attractive, and you're going to find probably even higher quality people who are coming and are getting to hear about our product and our business, and you'll get to invite to the team. And then lastly, I don't have a lot of information on this one, but this is an event on June 7th that Casey Elmore on our team, she's doing locally. It's called Babes Supporting Babes. And she's actually partnering with someone who's not on our Juice Plus team, but she wants her to be on our Juice Plus team. And they're kind of collaborating because she's a macro coach and like a fitness coach maybe. And so Casey's partnering with her, and they're doing it at a juicery. They're doing it at the Source Juicery. Our friends and Team Plant Strong, Felice and Alexis, are going to be, who own Vibe Yoga. They're going to be doing yoga. They have Pilates bar. Girls going to be there, and just local businesses that are going to be involved to help make this a success. So if you want more information on that, you can talk to Casey. So this is just, I feel like we're just at the cusp of getting to help more people and bring more people in and to make a bigger impact. We just have to make sure that in everything we do, we have a call to action and we have a consistent message that gets shared in each part of it, so that we're really clear on, who we are and who we're trying to attract through these events. But I think Sabrina nailed it. It's about inviting. It's about who you invite, and you want to over invite, because we know that any event you want to over invite, because not everyone's going to get to come. But the people who don't come, you get to have a follow-up conversation with later and say, oh my gosh, it was amazing. You missed it. You have to be at the next one. Can I share some of the things we talked about? Let's get together for coffee. And you get to have that human, one-on-one connection with them later. So I'm going to stop there. Does anyone have questions on these events, or thinking about doing one in your area? You have to unmute yourself if you have questions or want to say something. Danielle, you should totally do one.
Oh, I've done a lot of these types of events on smaller scale than not. We've been doing Wellness Wednesday for 2 years. And that's been a great, I can't tell you how many connections we've made, and we feed them every week. We were doing it last summer, and we followed up with once to twice a month over the winter. But yeah, oh my gosh, you got my wheels turning. I was like, ooh, and I made a lot more business connections. Oh no, I made a lot more business connections, have a lot more affluent connections than I have ever had. Mm-hmm. And this has got, and I have a really good friend. I don't know if anybody knows who Carrie Roberts is. She's a Christian singer, and she is awesome. And I did an event with her before I was in Juice Plus, really to minister to women, an event together. Food Girl. She's a health guru, and she loves Juice Plus. So she's not a Juice Plus rep, and she's got a good friend who does Juice Plus in Florida. But I was like, ooh, if I could convince her to come back for a minute and do something, I would be so excited, because just music. She's a great singer.
And the cool thing is, if these businesses are involved, other businesses, it's not just us inviting, you're going to get so many new contacts, and you have to find a way to capture those contacts through Eventbrite or whatever, so that they're on your email list. You can friend them on Facebook afterwards. You know what I mean? It's just a way to expand our network too.
If you've got businesses that are like, we have a ton of, berry farms. We have apple orchards. These are people who have been running these businesses for 25 years. They're smart people. They have something to offer you. Like, I have already wheels turning. I'm like, they have something to offer you.
Are you doing an event at their orchard or at their blueberry farm?
That's what I'm saying. And they know how to execute. They know about goals. So you could give them a chance to speak about their business and how they execute that, how they do business all over the world, essentially, because they're shipping their products out. And I'm like, ooh, this could be fun.
Yeah.
Super fun. Yeah. I love this. This is great.
Anyone else have thoughts or questions?
have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an outline? Because, you know, I'm really bad at like outlines. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm not really bad at it. It just takes time, and time is not something I have a whole lot of extra. Does anybody, or is anybody willing to write an outline for, like you said, you know, goals? And because I'm not real good at that. I'm not real good at creating, like, I just do what I do. I just do. And so when it comes to changing up and switching gears, it's a little harder for me.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, exactly. And so if you do you have an outline?
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be extensive.
We
it
just,
doesn't have
we
to be
just
like
we
a
have
whole
a high
couple
level.
syllables.
We just have that high level outline. But I was just thinking of, and I remember I was talking to Catherine about it somehow to use, because I wish we would have recorded it, even just in the background to record our events, so we can, even for ourselves, to have some feedback afterwards.
But we have this Google Doc, and we are going to share this. It has all, you know, our whole outline for the night, and then I'm sure we're going to make another Google Doc for the June 9th event. And so, you know, anything we do, you guys can take it and, you know, change it for whatever you want to do.
Yeah, because for some people who are beginners, I mean, I can wing anything. You put me in front of people, I can wing it, but they might not be able to wing it. And if you give them an outline, and they walk away, you know, kind of like, I don't know if anybody was at the Catherine Lee event. She gives you a paper to fill out when she speaks, and you fill I posted mine because I was like, I've got nothing to hide. It's who I am. So here it is. And I put a picture of it on both sides. It was so excellent because those things stuck. And as I wrote those things down, so having an outline for us and having an outline for our people that we invite, say, oh, this, you know, it's just cheap. It's 10 cents to make a copy. I don't know. That's just something that came to my mind, especially since this is goal oriented. This is so that we can 1 + 1 = 2. We want to multiply.
Yeah. And they got to take home their goal sheets that they wrote on with their 10 goals and 10 dreams and everything. So
that was also a little outline, right? That little sheet exercise, because we gave them the 3 questions and then the space in between, and maybe there could be an example. We could kind of put an example down below so they have some kind of guidance on what to put. But yeah, that was an outline just for them on what to write down. So that was also good. Mm-hmm.
And I came in late, so I'll rewatch all of this. So yeah, that's awesome.
Perfect. Well, it's 9:09. We should get this train rolling to bed. Hope you guys have an awesome evening. Of course, reach out to me or Casey, whoever, Sabrina, Catherine, afterwards if you have questions. We'll post the recording tomorrow, and we are cheering for you. Let's make the most of this week before Memorial Day weekend, and let's go help a lot of people get healthy. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you, guys. Good night.
Bye.